I realized that the point of this is not necessarily to be hardcore running 2K every day, even though that's what I said at the beginning. I think more so the point of it is just to give myself the opportunity to run every day if that's what my body needs, But human bodies need rest, and I didn't really think about that at the beginning, because all good running training plans all have rest days, and rest days are important. But I think for the way I am now, doing it every day is important to at least establish a routine, establish the opportunity for it to be done. And I have been doing it a lot. But the thing is that I walk a little bit, and then I run 2K, and then I walk 2K or more back on average. So I'm really on my feet for 4 to 5K a day, plus whatever steps I do at work. So I'm really doing a lot more than I'm giving myself credit for, because I don't really count the walking, but I'm still on my feet, moving the same muscles, just at a slower pace. So I started working on this article today about how reading has helped me improve recently. And I have my goal, I usually set my goal of reading just 1 page a day. So if I have a really bad day and I don't have the energy or mental focus to read 20 pages or 30 pages, I can just read 1 page and know that I accomplished my goal. Now, if there's a day where I still have some energy, I just don't feel like reading because that's not the activity I gravitate towards yet, I'll read a page and I'll be like, oh, this is actually interesting, and then I'll keep reading. So reading the 1 page a day just provides an opportunity for me to read. And it also doesn't make me feel guilty if I don't read. So, see, even breathing, oh, my back hurts. So that's why I've been doing a lot of yoga, and I just sort of jumped into this, which I normally do, and I do still think that's best for me, but I still need to adjust because my body cannot adjust as fast as my brain and my mind, which is fine. That's why we work with it. So for the next little while, I'm just gonna chill a little bit. I'm gonna walk at least 2K, because that's the point. And then if I feel good, then I can run. I just don't want to stop doing it at all, because then that takes out the opportunity, and that's not good. That's like the thought of that scares me, because I'm on a good track. I look forward to my runs on most days, and they make me feel better mentally. So I'm going to keep doing them, at least walking. I have this trail that I do that I think is like 3K, and I wouldn't mind walking 3K. I think that would be perfectly fine. So I'm just going to keep doing that. And yeah, so everything I'm doing now is just to establish opportunities for me to do these things, because that's the first step, I think, to starting new habits. Is like, if you want to start a bunch of new habits and change your life, you need to give yourself opportunities for success. Otherwise, you're just going to have to try to do it randomly whenever you can, and then you're going to feel like a failure because you can't just automatically do these things. But if you give yourself opportunities, small opportunities, and then go above your expectations, you'll feel better about yourself, and then you'll want to keep doing it. So you kind of just have to trick yourself. But then that also gets into some dangerous territory of going too far above your expectations, because like my expectation for myself is running 2K, but maybe one day I feel like I have more energy, so I want to run 3K. But then the next day, I don't want to feel guilty for not running 3K, even though my goal is 2K. So it can get kind of dangerous in that way. But I think if you just keep your limits low, at least at the beginning, it's really good for establishing the routine and the opportunities. I did not vlog Monday or yesterday, but Monday was fine. Monday was normal. Yesterday was a really bad day. During the day, I just couldn't focus. I didn't want to be at work. I just wanted to be out in the sun. I was just sad. I was sad in a way that I'm not normally sad. And I don't know what triggered it, which is very frustrating when I can't figure out the triggers, because I always like to find the triggers so I can prevent it in the future. But I don't know what triggered it. It just sort of happened. So then I was just sad. And I got home, I took like a weird half sleep 3-hour nap. And then I just got really stressed. I started crying about a bunch of things. Yesterday, the feeling summed up was just that it's hard to be a human being. And I think all of us forget that. It is very hard to exist in this world. And we are given the message that if we are not able to survive in this world, that it's our fault and that we're doing something wrong and we're not good enough and we need to change. But the system is messed up. We humans are not meant to live the way that we do. And it's not healthy for us. It's not healthy for society. It's not healthy for anyone. It just causes problems. And maybe at the beginning it was fine, but the way society is and the way humans live, it's not sustainable. And so if you are having a hard day being a human being, it is totally valid, and it is hard to exist as a human being. Yesterday, all of that was crashing down on me. I just felt the weight of existence and having to make decisions, and just making decisions in this world is very hard. So if you're feeling that way, you're not alone, and I think most people feel that way. They just don't realize it. So I'm here for you. I feel you. And I know that doesn't always help, but just, this is a weird suggestion, but just feel your pain. Feel it, realize what it is, and then try to keep going. But it is hard. Living as a human being is very difficult. So that is all I have to say for today. And I hope I feel better, and I hope you guys feel better as well. Even if you're feeling good, I hope you feel even better. So I will see you guys tomorrow.